Hey everybody, Mr. Rubo here, and today we're going to do another video on doing operations with complex numbers. So the last video we talked about what complex numbers were and how to add and subtract and then also multiply. So one of the things we didn't talk about was the division of complex numbers. So if you have, something like this, how do we do this division? We don't like I in the denominator, so we actually want to deal with that. So that's where the term complex conjugate comes in. All right. So what that means is if you have a complex number and you want its complex conjugate, that just means that you are going to take the the imaginary part and switch its sign. So it's going to become A minus BI. Okay? So something really cool happens when you multiply by complex conjugates, and that's going to actually let us simplify this. So when we look at this, we always want to take the complex conjugate of the denominator. So the complex conjugate of the denominator here would be 3 plus I. We're going to multiply the top and bottom, so the numerator and the denominator, by that conjugate. So the top becomes 12 plus 4i by multiplying that out. Now what happens with the bottom here, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times I is 3i, negative I times 3 is minus 3i, and negative I times I is negative I squared. So what happens, and this is a really nice thing, especially for what we're trying to do this division, so we want to see if we can simplify this. 12 plus 4i is going to remain the same for right now. 9 is going to remain the same. 3i minus 3i, those cancel each other out, and then I squared is really negative 1. So when you look at this, there's no more I term in our denominator. And that's what complex conjugates do. So when you multiply by a complex conjugate, it gets rid of the I term. Okay? And so that means that we don't have the I term in the denominator, which is what we want. Right? All right, so we simplify the denominator, we get 10. Now everything here is, you can factor out a 2 up top. And we get 6 plus 2i all over 10, which is 2 times 5. So I can cancel that and make that a 5. So then I get my answer of 6 plus 2i all over 5. Ooh. And that right there is what this division, 4 divided by 3 minus I, actually ends up being 6 plus 2i all over 5. Okay, so conjugates gonna make it so we can do this division with I. Okay, it allows us to do that. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's a nice short one, and have a good day.